for staying with us. All right, of course, it is the week of Halloween. There's also another very, very important holiday that takes place this week in Mexican culture, Day of the Dead. And we're going to celebrate it because it's not exactly what you think. It's a good occasion. It's a fun occasion. And the Bluegrass Youth Ballet is helping us celebrate. Here to talk about Dia de los Muertos, we have Ainsley and Ali. Thank you both so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Well, okay, let's talk about this because let's just get it out there. A lot of people have never even heard of the holiday, Day of the Dead.
Well, the first time that we did this ballet was in 2006, and nobody had ever heard of it. So we had to do a lot of education. And it seems like now with the movies and everything, so most people have heard of it, but there's still a lot of misconceptions out there. And the Day of the Dead is a beautiful holiday. It's a day to remember all of our loved ones. And Mexican tradition kind of clashed with the Spaniards and traditions, and it was Dia de los Muertos was created. So people believe that the souls of their loved ones come and visit during that night. First the souls of children and then adults. So people decorate graves and they create altars like ofrendas, where they put like lots of beautiful colorful things like flowers and papel picado and like food, things that their loved ones would have recognized, and that way they can like come and visit. And you know, there's a lot of dancing and eating and laughing.
It's a celebration.
It is.
And that's what makes this ballet so different than a lot of traditional ballets that we all expect.
It's very grounded. It tells a story. It's not your typical classical ballet like, you know, the Nutcracker that we do in a month or two. So it tells a story in a small village in Mexico. It's very touching. You laugh, you cry, you want to dance with everybody. It's very, very earthy, very grounded.
And colorful.
Yes.
So I have never been to a ballet, so this will be my first when I go to it. So I'm excited.
Yes, please do.
What kind of things should I expect and the rest of the audience expect if you've never been to a ballet before?
Well, as I said, this is a little bit different than traditional ballet. So at the beginning, we have a little slideshow to explain. It's like 4 minutes to explain what the holiday is, and we use photographs from the southern part of Mexico in Oaxaca, and then so people will kind of understand the tradition behind it. And then we start with an Aztec dance, and then we start with the story. And Ainsley is the mother of Estelita. And it's the harvest, and they are working together, the whole village, and something tragic happens, and then we see how like the whole community kind of gets together to lift the family, and then when they go to the cemetery to celebrate and to remember, she has a very special encounter with Estelita. So I'll let you talk.
Yeah. So I'm the mother, and I'm the mother of the main character, Estelita. And it's been very difficult because I have to create this connection with this daughter, and it's been very emotional but also like special and very fun to work with her. And I just think this ballet is very wonderful, and there's a lot of emotion.
Well, tell us about that, because ballet does traditionally tell a story, and a lot of people don't understand the preparation it goes into becoming that character you are in the ballet. How do you prepare?
Well, it's very difficult. We rehearse about 4 or 5 times a week, and I just have to prepare my character and just get into character, and it's very difficult, but it's also really fun, and yeah.
And the music plays a huge role in that, and I think probably the different cadences and all that, does that bring out different steps and emotions?
Yeah, the piece where I have the special encounter is very pretty. It has piano and an orchestra, and it's very touching, and it always brings out the waterworks with the audience.
We also have live music.
Oh, okay, that makes a big difference as well.
Yes, 3 guitarists, a cellist, 4 vocalists, a keyboard player.
So there's a lot that goes into doing this event. How long has it taken to prepare for this entire event? I know you said you practice 5 days a week. That's a lot. So
It usually takes about 6 to 8 weeks to prepare for a ballet on their end. On our end, it's a little bit longer. But since we have done it before, we already have all the costumes. But something from scratch, like we're doing in the Spring Cinderella, and we've never done it before, That's going to take 3 months.
Oh,
or-
you
or
will
maybe more.
do it beautiful. If anybody wants to get involved with the Bluegrass Youth Ballet, how do we do that?
Well, we have a website, bluegrassyouthballet.org, but for this performance, the performances are on Friday at 7 p.m. and Saturday at 2 at the Lexington Opera House. So you can get tickets through Ticketmaster or just go and or call the Opera House, which is 233-3535.
That's good that you know the number by heart. It's a great celebration to do after Halloween. A lot of people are so into
really
their
beautiful.
Yeah,
You just have to see it. You have to go and be immersed. It's just like a all senses kind of thing. It just really gets you.
Oh, that's amazing. And I'm assuming that you do know how to stand on your toes.
Yes.
I've tried that before. I won't go into the story about how I've done or why I've tried, but that in itself is so impressive. And I can't wait to see a lot of that at the ballet.
Coming from a guy, right? Coming from a guy.
The mystery of point shoes.
Yes.
Those point shoes,
Yes.
Which is not wearing right now.
but they're painful, are they not? Let's be honest. So you better appreciate what you're going to
Yes.
see. Well, thank you both so much for being here. Definitely
for
go out
having
and appreciate a new cultural holiday. Have fun while you're doing it. They promise tears and smiles. Thank you guys both. Good luck on your performances. Have a great one. We'll see you.
Do you suffer with